I wanted to make this video and just briefly discuss the hashtag Fire343 topic that has been trending on Twitter and, of course, here on YouTube as well. Now, me personally, as a studio, I've never liked 343. All the way back when the Master Chief Collection launched in such a broken state. Back then, I was a little bit more vitriolic and had called for the entire closure of the studio, everybody that worked there being let go. And since then, my opinion has changed. I feel like I've grown up just a little bit and maybe have a little bit more of a nuanced opinion. And while there are some people right now with this hashtag that are saying, fire the entire studio, everybody needs to be let go, there are those of us that are a little bit more level-headed and understanding, I feel. And myself personally, not everybody at the studio deserves to be let go. That's just simply the case. Not everybody is deserving to lose their jobs. This is something that I've heard discussed, and this is something that I feel isn't going to happen, but this is probably, in my honest opinion, what needs to happen, is that the upper management in 343 needs to be let go. The big decision makers, the ones that say, yes, do this, or yes, don't do that, they need to be either moved off of whatever position they're in and into a role that better suits them, or they need to be let go. I'm sorry, but as a studio, having so many failures, it's incredible to me that none of the upper management have suffered from this. Every job that I've ever had, if you do a bad job and you do a bad job consistently and you're reprimanded and you still do a bad job, you're let go. Now, there's a clip here from Colin Moriarty over at Secret Symbols, one of his most recent podcasts that has been released, that I'm going to play because I feel that it is extremely relevant.
I want to I'm not saying anyone else is signing on this, but I've read this in the past, and I am going to say it, that I think it's possible that Bonnie Ross is saved because the optics of firing a female at the studio head is not good. And I think that there's something to that. Like, there's something to it. I don't know how you could look at the state of Halo and be like, come on, man. If I were there, I'd be, you got to fucking go, dude. Like, not only the game, not only Master Chief Collection, not only the show and like what you guys are allowing to happen to Master Chief there and all the things I'm reading about there, but like, what are you doing? Yeah. What are you doing? You got to go.
Now, personally, I don't know whether to say if that would be a true statement or not, but it is definitely something to talk about. I only bring it up in this video because this is really the only person on YouTube, and I've watched a lot of Halo content lately. This is really the only person to say this. And I feel like maybe it's something worth talking about. And if that is the reason why Bonnie Ross still exists as the studio head, then of course it's a bad reason. Now, nobody can say this for sure, definitely. There's probably only maybe a small handful of people that actually know why she still is the studio head, with how badly the studio's been performing since 2012 with the launch of Halo 4. But I can definitely tell you that the average employee at 343 certainly doesn't warrant losing their job over basically what boils down to is mismanagement. I don't know how many people have worked on a team watching this video, but when you have a good team leader or a good group leader, you can get things done and get them done quickly, efficiently, and you can do good work. But when you have a team leader that isn't sure about what they're doing, doesn't know what needs done, the project will fall apart. And we've been watching 343 slowly fall apart because of bad leadership.